How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So, real quick before I get further into this video, I am going to apologize for any background noise that you hear. I do unfortunately live near a military base, so every so often they go through drills and things like that, and they do burn-offs with the jets. So if you do hear a little bit in the background, unfortunately that's something I can't help or prevent. I've been fortunate enough that I've been able to avoid them for the most part, but every so often they just kind of bump up the amount of testing that they do, so you may or may not hear it. But today's juice review is going to be another flavor in an ongoing line. As you all know, I'm trying to condense the amount of time that it takes to watch a video so they're easier to watch. It does tend to take me a little bit more time to get through the different flavors, but you know, everybody's been really understanding and really patient with me, so I'm very grateful and humbled by that. So I will get through these as best I can. Today's flavor is from a company called Bad Drip, and they are coming out of Rochester, New York. Having grown up on Long Island myself, I do consider New York State a home, so it's always fun and nice to be able to, you know, test and review or rep a line that comes out of the home state. What's really cool about this company is not only do they make their own juice lines, they also have an in-house distribution company, which is where you can actually purchase these directly. So if you go to baddriplabs.com, that will give you the basis of the line, the flavors, profiles, things like that off their menu. There is a link that will directly bring you over to baddistribution.com, where you can actually purchase these. Now, they did up their bottle sizes. From the, originally, everybody is starting to switch to the bigger size bottles. They were offered before in 30 ml bottles. They've now switched them to 60 and 120s, but the pricing that they offer for them is amazing for that size. So far, it is a great quality line, so you're actually making out more on that because you're getting more for your money, so that's definitely cool. It is offered in a 0, 3, and a 6, and the flavor that we are doing today is called Don't Care Bear. Now, I'm not a huge candy flavor person, but I love the flavor description that they give for this one. It's great gooey globs of gluey, gloppy gummy guts, mutilated melon meat, pulverized puked pear, and peach. So basically, it's just a big gummy flavored vape with pear, peach, and melon thrown in as well. If you notice, when I started reading the profile, I did kind of start to sing it in the tune of that kid song that a lot of us know back in the day. If you know it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, no worry here or there. So this is a first vape, first review, and this is the container that these come in. They're not typical boxes. Now, there's a lot of controversy going on nowadays in the vape industry about how things are being packaged, how things are being marketed, things like that. Since vapors are supposed to be at least 18, if not 21 in some states, why make it look, you know, other than just a typical standard box? It's here or there. It's a personal preference. I don't think it really damages it as much as, you know, people buying stuff for underage people or kids getting a hold of stuff that, you know, are from older siblings or parents, things like that. I mean, you're going to have issues and arguments either way, no matter what the subject is. I think these are cool just because it's different. You know, they make it look like a kind of like where you get like medicine or vitamins in bottles like this. And I mean, yeah, you can make the argument, but you know, realistically nowadays, just for something different to see, something to catch your eye, if you see this sitting on a shelf, whether you're interested in trying it or not, it's going to draw your attention. You're going to ask about it, and that basically solves its purpose. But this is the container. It says Bad Drip, suck on this, have a bad day, with a smiley face, of course. It has the little RH logo with their smiley face logo. It does say Bad Drip here, Bad Drip Labs, New York, baddistriplabs.com for the website. It has quantity of 1. It is a 30, this is a 30 ml bottle. This is one of the last runs that they did of this size before they switched over to the bigger sizes, but it's also because it's for review, so it doesn't need to be huge. Name of the flavor is Don't Care Bear, and then it has their nicotine, which is a 3, and then the warning and ingredient labeling on the side as well. So if you pop this open, it comes with the bottle here, and everything on the bottle is the exact same as it is on the outside label container. So they double they make sure that they double up on everything there to make sure that it complies with all the rules and regulations that it needs to. And as you can see, there is the safety seal on the cap and top. So as I had stated, this is a first vape, first review. It's going on fresh cotton right in here, and as always, my cotton is Texas Tough cotton. Just works really well, holds flavor really well, and I like the fact that it doesn't have a very strong cottony taste right off the bat. So a lot of flavors I've been learning that, you know, as long as I do a quick little pre-burn and make sure that I have enough juice on there, I pretty much get full flavor right off the bat. This is a 75-25 mix, so the cloud's going to be pretty solid. Should be smooth. Most of the other flavors have been so far if you've checked out my other videos, and the throat hit should be next to none. Definitely smells like gummy bears. Ooh, I said that on camera. But it definitely does smell like gummy flavored candy and things like that. So it does have a nice fruity mix, but it's not overly sugary. And in each of their bottles, I think this is cool just because it's a little like a thank you type thing, but they do include their logo smiley face with the drip. It's a cleaning cloth. And is it necessary? I mean, if you buy enough of them, you're going to stockpile them, but it's not like it's a bad thing to have a cleaning cloth. But it's just nice that they throw that in as just like a simple little, hey, thanks for buying this this flavor. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Things like that. So it's always kind of nice to see when that's done. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. And on a first inhale, oh yeah, very gummy. Definitely has, I do smell the melon. And there is a bit of a peach in there too. So this should definitely, if nothing else, be a very interesting vape. But with it being a 75-25, you know, it should have a pretty solid vape to it. The flavor should be smooth. So as long as everything matches up, regardless, you know, it should still be as high quality of a vape as the rest of their flavor line has been up to this point. Now, real quick before I get into the vaping aspect of this, with all the new I hate using the word controversy, but with all the new regulations and bills and things that are being talked about, being passed, being fought on the political front, I don't know fully all the ins and outs of them all. However, if you've not done your part to support and help the vaping advocacy groups and things like that, please do so. It doesn't take a whole lot, doesn't really cost you anything, but it can make all the difference in the world. Okay, so we're going to do a quick pre-burn there. Go ahead and get this juiced up a slight bit more. And I'll probably be able to get 1 or 2 good hits out of this, and then I'll have to juice again, but that's just with the cotton working in. But that's pretty much I've learned with a lot of cotton, just depending on how the consistency of it is. So go ahead and get this capped up. And I am vaping at 75 watts, and this is Don't Care Bear from Bad Drips. Definite clouds. Cannot complain about that. Definitely not a shortage of those. Okay, and then like I said, got a couple of good hits out of that. I'm going to go ahead and juice this up again. And hopefully this should be all of the flavor hit. Whoops, kind of over dripped a slight bit there. Okay. So flavor-wise, it is most definitely going to have a very gummy style flavor to that. What I'm impressed with on it is simply the fact that while it is a gummy flavor, it is not an overly sugarified flavor, meaning that it doesn't taste like I just ate an entire bag of them and my teeth are starting to hurt. I'm not a big fan of candy flavors that have a really strong flavor kick. I know some people who are, and that's awesome that they do make them, because it means that they are trying to accommodate all different types of palates and preferences that are out there. For me, I'm not a fan of candy flavors. I don't eat a whole lot of candy as it is, but I like the fact that it's not a super sugary punch to the mouth. Now, I do taste the melon, and I do taste the peach. I taste the melon more on the inhale, and I taste the peach more on the exhale. The pear seems to get a little bit lost in the mix itself, but compared to the other flavors that are involved in this, it's kind of expected, just because out of all of them that are involved, that is the weaker of the flavor in my opinion. Sometimes when it's added into a flavor, it adds a little bit of a bite, but like I said, with the gummy, with the peach, with the melon, they're all super strong. They're all solid flavors in themselves. So when you mix them in, a lot of other added flavors are going to probably get a little bit lost in the mix. Definitely fruity on the gummy level of that. But with the melon and the peach thrown into there, it definitely adds a nice little twist to that, so that it always keeps your tongue kind of guessing as far as to what it's going to taste next. Real solid flavor though. Bad Drip has not disappointed. I mean, all the other flavors that I've tried and done reviews on so far have been rock solid for their flavor profiles. Definitely check them out. They are definitely worth the investment. They are definitely worth, if you're looking for something that has a solid flavor. And as I was stating before, it is nice that there is no throat hit. It is definitely smooth. Flavor is definitely plentiful, but it's not hard on the throat. So if you don't like throat hits like myself, this definitely is going to be a bonus one to try. Bad Drips, thank you so very much for the continued opportunity to try your flavors. I'm continued to be impressed by the quality and passion that gets put into each and every flavor that you guys make. Definitely check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and online at baddriplabs.com, which will shoot you over, as I said, to baddistribution.com for their in-house distribution for the ordering of their flavors. I'll also put a link in the comment box for the Texas Tough Cotton if you're interested as well. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do, no matter what it is, big or small, however I can help you make your vaping more enjoyable for you, that's all I want to do. So hit me up, DM me, message me, email me, questions, comments, concerns, videos that you're looking for. I will do everything in my power to help find what will make vaping more pleasurable for you. So until next time, no matter what, morning, noon, night, always, always, always truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.